favorite girl Gift, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be treating on the topic reasons for failed relationships, failed marriages. Okay, and firstly I'll mention the list of factors which I consider as the possible reasons why some relationships and some marriages fail. Okay, firstly, relationship fail. Number one, lies could be one of the reasons why some relationships fail. Lies in the sense that when one of the partner or both partners lie to each other, like they are not very sincere. Some persons live their life being fake. They rather pretend they are this and whereas they are the other way. So when this is being discovered in a marriage, probably by the other partner or from a third party, it has a tendency of making such relationship or such marriage fail. And sometimes, if it's been discovered by the other partner, the person might get really, disappointed and get fed up of trying to get to know his supposed wife or husband, because probably you're thinking, okay, I know this person, this is what this person is all about, and the next moment you're discovering something totally different, which it's not part of your belief. This is something you do not want for yourself. Now this person happens to portray such attributes, so this attitude could actually be frustrating. It could be so disappointing, and it could probably lead to the dissolving of a relationship or a marriage. That's key factor number one. Secondly, unforgiveness. Now, unforgiveness in the sense that some people tend to bear grudges for so long. Some people actually pass the grudge they're having with their previous partner, their ex or exes, to their husband to be or to their boyfriend. And when you hold on to so much grudges, one, it has a way of creating this pity in you, like you start feeling bad. Everything around you looks, it's looking like it's not working, it's terrible, because already you're not happy. Now you move to the next person, you're not able to cope with the person because already you're already having issues with your emotional state. You're not really comfortable, you're not really okay emotionally. Now that has a way of affecting your relationship. And when someone offends you, more or less your partner offends you, you have to find a way to forgive. The truth there is, when you're going into a new relationship, now you have to create that avenue to be offended by that partner, because these are two different people coming together to be one. So you don't expect this Mr. A to be as good as probably yourself or probably the way you think you are. You're expecting this person who is a stranger, who you're just trying to get acquainted with, to be as wonderful as you are, or as wonderful as you think he or she should be. Now when you're having this kind of feeling, this kind of expectation, sometimes when the person falters from this expectation, you might tend to find it difficult to not forgive this person. Another thing is, it has it's also attached to one having this lofty expectations. Some people would be like, wow, I want my husband to be like this. If my husband is not driving Range Rover, that means he's not man enough. I will not settle for a man like that. If my wife is not having figure 8, I'll be figure 10. She's not it. I want it that way. And maybe yes, maybe you married figure 8 or you married figure 6 or whatever you think you married, and she gives birth to 1, 2, 3 children. After that procedure, you end up not seeing the figure what you say you saw. You get fed up. That could lead to ending that relationship or that marriages, because definitely one thing leads to the other. From not seeing what you were expecting or not having what you were thinking you ought to be having, you get tired, different things start popping up into your head. You start carrying them out. In no time, the marriage is over. So having lofty expectation is a no, 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 no. Thirdly is pride. Every individual, every adult grown should learn to work on their pride. Some people have so much pride, like they can't even control it. It's written all over them. When you have anything to do with them, they just let you know that, like, no one is as important as themselves. They see themselves as superior to every other person. So when they are in a relationship or in their marriage, they totally elude the word being submissive. They totally do not know what it is to love somebody. They just feel everything is show of power, show of ego. They involve so much of the pride in it, and something that ought not to be an issue, it ends up being an issue, and before it ends up dissolving the marriage, dissolving the union. So we all have to actually remove pride if we must have a wonderful relationship, a wonderful marriage. I think I've mentioned four. Okay, add value to oneself. Lack of value to oneself, actually. When you're looking for, you have that lofty expectation of, I want this kind of a man, I want this kind of a woman. You ought to add value to yourself in order to choose such partner when you see this world. Some people, they lack value, but you see them they have so much expectation of their fellow human being. I want this. I want a man that is a master degree holder, but you are an illiterate. You've got no qualification at all. I want a man that has this kind of money, a man that can spend on me without you thinking of what can I offer the man. You're not ready to offer anything, you're not ready to give anything, but you want to take it all. You want a man that is this. That's for the man. I want a woman that would, I don't know, that will bow before my feet. Something must just go for it. So everyone needs to be up and doing. You work on yourself, you the man, you woman, you work on yourself. Add some values to yourself. For the woman, if you do not have a skill, you're going to acquire one. If you're an illiterate, you get educated or just fit into something. Be useful, be creative, be productive. While you're having that lofty expectation of Mr. Right Man and you man, work on yourself. Give yourself some value. Don't just sit back and be waiting for a woman that will adore you when you've got nothing to offer. So it's a two-sided thing. Both partners need to know what they really want and go for what is really worth going for. Choose what is worth choosing. Okay. I think the fifth point or the sixth point. Go for your friend. Okay, now this might be somehow confused. When I say go for your friend, when you're choosing a wife, you're choosing a husband, go for somebody that truly knows you, somebody that loves you for who you are. Do not pick somebody that came to you or someone that wants you because of the fame. You've already got the fame, you've already got the money. Definitely everybody wants you. Try and discover somebody that really loves you genuinely, that knows your worth, that's loving you for your worth. That is what you should go for. So many homes, why they are broken, why it's not working, it's because so many of them, they just choose out of the blues. Wow, I want a man that has a recreative job, and it happens that Mr. A has a recreative job, and I think I may have got the figure 8, so I think we could mingle. And before you know it, they say this is marriage, and before you know what's happening too, everything is dissolved. So it's actually doesn't work that way. So it's better you go for your friend, somebody that you like, with or without those material possessions. You're ready to stick with that person. You choose that person, because I must tell you, marriage is not a joke, it's not a child's play, and it's not something you just dive in and dive out of at will. So Anyways, in whatever you're choosing in life, choose wisely, be smart, use your head. Okay, that would be it for today. See you guys next on my next episode. It's mainly your girl gifts. Bye.